Well, what's going on, guys? It's Samantha from Lone Crow Adventures, the channel where we talk about all things camping, hiking, and backpacking. Today, or rather tonight, we are hot tenting. We have a 3-day hot tenting trip that we're doing, and we're just about to get that hot tent stove fired up. It's a little bit more on the mild side tonight in terms of the temperature, but we're expecting a whale of a storm to come through later, so we might get some thunder and lightning action. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. We got a lot of great cooking that we're going to be doing. The very first thing that we're going to make tonight, we're going to make some beef fajitas. It's going to be so good. Warden's tending the stove. Is it at the optimal cooking level yet?
No, definitely not. You have to be patient with these things.
Oh, she's bringing the big guns now.
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna get fired up. Oh, I'm so hungry.
These things take time. You have to be patient. This is why I'm the stove technician, and you're always starving.
All right, it's time to get some fajitas on. I cut these all up at home. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. And I season these with a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of meat tenderizer, and this is a thin cut top sirloin. So this is going to be really, really good. At all. Whew, smells good. Oh, look at that. All that beef. Alright, it's time to add these peppers. I've got 3 peppers, 2 reds and a yellow. Now, I don't add onions to my fajitas. I'm not a huge onion fan, so I choose to leave them out. I figure that there's some onions in the salsa I'm going to put on them. We're going to go ahead and put some fajita seasoning on there too. Just a little splash of water. And look at that all stirred up. Oh boy, we are eating good tonight, folks. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, I can smell those peppers already. Alright, these fajitas are done. Oh my god, look at that. Pull them off the heat. A couple really nice scoops right inside of here. Oh boy, we're eating good tonight. Look at that. A little bit of salsa, cheese, some sour cream. Oh yeah. Alright. Gonna wrap these up. Get in there, you. Get in there. Might be a bit on the messy side. Whew. Top notch. So we have a variety of different things to have on the menu this weekend. We are trying to do a more health conscious cooking. So, you know, low calorie, healthy. So
Wait, health conscious?
Health conscious.
Unacceptable.
I didn't tell you about this?
This is what I think about that. It's a dark, dark land.
It's a dark, dark land. So that means no honey butter,
Oh, that hurts.
No cornbread.
I don't care about that.
No biscuits.
Oh.
But we have a menu lined up for this weekend. I'm sure that is going to be pretty delicious.
Yeah, the honey butter is kind of painful. We just discovered that within the last month. At the UP, we discovered it. So that's kind of painful because, like, you can put it on anything and everything is better with honey butter. So I'm really sad about that.
Well, it's morning time. That storm didn't come through last night. It's starting to come through right now. I think I'm going to stay bundled up in my sleeping bag for a little bit longer. Wait for this rain to pass. I'm a little tired. Time for some coffee. We got rain, we got thunder, we got coffee, so we're alright. Still nice and dry. I think it's really going to start coming down. Would you like to lodge a complaint with the kitchen?
My English muffin's not buttered.
Well, that's because we're trying to be healthy. So we're eliminating extra calories like butter.
We don't even get fake butter. We used to get honey butter. Now all I'm asking for is some margarine.
No, that's your breakfast. That's no butter. You're lucky I didn't switch out the sausages for turkey sausages.
Both.
That shelter is working pretty darn good. I'll show you the inside. A couple of backpacking chairs. Got a lantern up there. And we've got some firewood staying nice and dry. Not a bad setup at all. Alright, so assuming Sarah doesn't know what the purpose of the shelter is and doesn't know anything about it, I guess.
I know about those bags on those lines. Show the bags. Where's the bags? The bags. I did that myself. You see them? Yeah, they're right there. That's because we kept tripping over them. And that is a reusable zip tie, which I finally found a use for, and a Dollar General bag. That's genius. That's my contribution to the shelter.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep,
That's
okay.
a good contribution.
So, you know, it's a little bit on the mild side for this trip. So sometimes the hot tent can get really hot.
Mild is 44, by the way. It's 44 right now.
So, anyway, we were sent this wonderful tarp. This is actually a sill nylon tarp, and I will put a link in the description below. It's a backpacking tarp to the video review I did on this in case you want to check it out. But this is by East Hills Outdoors. It is an excellent rain tarp. So I decided to make it a little guy line and throw it up, and we've got our backpacking chairs in here so that way, you know, if we want to come out and, you know, enjoy nature amongst the like 7 hours of rain that we're going to have. And we have a lantern. Look at that. So,
but this is like only the first time her outdoor shelters have ever worked. Usually
that's not true.
Usually there's these elaborate things that she ends up taking down, and I end up photographing because they're horrible looking. So I didn't think this was going to work, but it seems to be fine.
Way to throw me under the bus with the viewers.
Your tarp skills need some improvement.
Well, you know, I'm not really like a hammock camper, really. But this worked really well. So we just wanted to have an outdoor space to be able to come
when I drink
outside.
this coffee, it takes up my whole face. Like, look.
I don't mind.
That's a good cup. No. I mean, you gotta get your whole face in there.
I'm not going to stick my whole face inside the cup of coffee.
It's pretty hot. So when we get too hot inside the hot tent, we come out here. Once we get too cold out here, back in the hot tent. Staying dry. What are your plans for the day there, Sarah?
Well, the rain is so relaxing that it makes me want to take an after breakfast nap. Like I was laying here thinking, I was actually laying here thinking about not thinking and about how when the rain falls on the tent, like it's so relaxing and it lulls you. You can't have like any thoughts. Like you're incapable of thought. You just lay here, kind of like a blank slate and like a perfect harmony with yourself. That was my thought about not thinking. Really complex and deep, I know.
Well, it's finally stopped raining, so that's really good. And it sounds like Sarah's doing something with the stove. Kind of had to pile up everything over here. We had a little bit of condensation on the bottom of the mats. Let them dry. What you doing there, Warden?
Getting ready to start a stove because it's freezing.
Oh. Wonder what'll be for supper tonight. The ashes, she says. Okay. So we use this little 13 by 9 inch pan that fits right under the stove. So that you can just dump out all your ashes. And also kind of acts like a little tray to catch any embers that might pop out of the stove too, which is pretty fun. All right, so what's for supper tonight? Actually, I'm gonna be making a really big, huge pot of chili. And I'm trying to keep that health conscious thing in mind. So I'm gonna use turkey meat because it's a low fat content meat. We're gonna have black beans, kidney beans. I'm gonna throw some salsa in there. My super secret base for the chili, and a can of corn is going in there too, so it's gonna be pretty yummy, and we'll eat off that for the next couple of days. And we'll kind of have the chili as a side, and then I think I might make some Philly cheesesteak sandwiches too. Yep, that sounds pretty darn good. Oh my god, look at this chili. We've got ground turkey, a little bit of mushrooms, kidney beans, black beans, corn, salsa, and sloppy Joe mix. That makes like the perfect chili. And let me showcase this. Fabulous. I mean, check this puppy out. Look at that. It's just like on the food commercials on TV. Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Oh my god. The turkey chili is pretty good. It's got a nice sweet flavor to it. Really brings up the taste of the corn. Got a little bit of bite to it too. Top notch. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. So we went outside today and we got a bunch of wood. Got a bunch of wood split up. We've got like 4 really big totes of it, so we're gonna have a nice good supply. We did a bunch last trip too, so I think we've got, I don't know, 12 or maybe 15 totes all together, counting the stuff that's at home in the garage. I like to keep a nice big tote full of wood that's cut and sized for the stove, so that way when it comes time for hot tenting, we can just throw it in the Jeep and go. In the next couple of months, the both of us are going to be working a lot of overtime, and we might actually be working both 6 days a week. I know, right? So we're not going to have a lot of extra time to process wood and stuff, so if we do get out for a quick overnighter, I honestly just want to be able to come out and have that wood ready to go so that we can get out there and I can get some hot tent cooking going on. And that, folks, right there is one of the most beautiful sights. That stove just getting fired up, that sun peeking through the background as it's setting. Let's go check what the warden's up to. What you doing, Sarah?
Oh, I'm fretting about how all this wood is that wet wood. None of it's very small, and all the small stuff is in the Jeep. I didn't want to get off my butt. So I'm just hoping for the best.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, looks
But
like
I'm also thinking I really want some food.
yeah, we're gonna heat up that chili. It's gonna be tasty.
Yeah, this working all day business, lumberjacking, makes me hungry.
Well, we're gonna start getting ready for nightfall. Sarah's moving a few things around and just kind of settling in for the night. And I thought I'm gonna get my meat for the night, for supper tonight, prepared because we only have a little bit more daylight, and we're having some chicken with our meal. And I don't like dealing with raw chicken inside of the tent. Salmonella. Nobody likes that. So we're going to be having a pasta dish tonight. And I'm going to have some fresh chicken in it. So I marinated this at home. This is boneless, skinless chicken breast. And I've used oregano, sweet basil, garlic powder. Gotta love garlic. And I've also have a little bit of salt and pepper on here just for flavor. So I'm just going to cut these into some small pieces. I'm going to put them in this little dish. So that way, when I go to fry it up, I can just dump it in a frying pan. But this chicken has been marinating in this for the last couple of days, so it's going to be very flavorful and hopefully good. We're having something weird for supper tonight. Again, we're on that healthy kick, so we're having edamame pasta. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think it might be like a zucchini-based pasta. Again, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you know that my sister-in-law likes to bring over weird food to the house. And we actually always do eat it. We always figure out some way of trying it out and using it in something. And I thought, for this weekend, since we're trying to be a little bit more health conscious, why not try the strange edamame zucchini pasta? So that's what we're going to have. So I've got some nice fresh chicken to go in with that. And for the sauce for it, you know, let me know in the description below if you guys have tried any pasta like that, what kind of sauce that you use for it. I'm actually just going to use a little bit of Italian salad dressing and, you know, maybe some more spices and just kind of a real light seasoning on it. I don't think that it's going to be something that you want to have like a marinara or an Alfredo or anything like that. I thought that might be a little too much, so we'll see how that goes. I'm not exactly sure how to even prepare those noodles. I think you boil them just like regular noodles. But I thought since it was something strange and new that I would introduce it to the channel. But this chicken smells fabulous. I'm very happy with how it's been marinating so far. But yeah, the biggest reason I like to chop up my chicken and process my raw chicken outside is because I really don't want to have salmonella in the tent. And chicken is kind of nasty. I don't mind beef, you know, raw beef in the tent. That doesn't bother me at all. But any kind of poultry just makes me a little bit nervous. So this way I can kind of get these things cleaned up. And I'll get my little bucket to collect my gray water. I'll just wash these couple of things with some soap and water, so that we'll be all ready for cooking time. So, it's nice and cold out here today, so I don't even need to put that in the refrigerator. Because outside is your refrigerator, so. Alright, well, I guess we'll catch up with you guys once we start the cooking.
Okay. Oh, we're going to simultaneously capture something?
Yeah. There's nothing in here.
Alright.
So we're going to try to shoot this up now.
Oh, okay.
You know, like, really, like...
Am I supposed to be like...
Well, like, act like you're, you know, it's delicious.
Oh. really was a real laugh.
Yeah.
You can't like spoon like empty stuff in your mouth. Like I thought it would be like I was like resting, like on the, you know.
Oh, you're resting?
I'm
You look.
I'm in between bites.
You know,
right? Like I was in between bites.
you're really uptight for a person like eating. Like you look like you're.
Well, I don't want my gut to stick out.
Just because the viewers are watching.
I don't want my gut to stick out.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I should like be like. I mean,
What are you trying to make love to me? Like, that was really intense.
Can we watch the video now? Can we watch?
Okay, let's just. Okay, so like, you know, I'm about to take a bite.
Okay. And
All
what am I
right.
doing?
Like, but kind of like tilt your head about forward.
But I'm not supposed to be smiling at the camera.
Well, not. But you're supposed to be looking at me, but like keep your face open to the viewers. So like, kind of like, like.
But how am I looking?
You're looking fine. Just like.
Really
You know, like, yum, it's good. It's good.
Okay. I was like. I think we should just watch the video.
You know what? And folks, this is why the thumbnails need to be a little bit more natural. There's, you know, stage.
Ew!
Oh, gross! The wife has failed us. We try to like pull off like, you know, like on the Mountain House thing. There's like all these happy people, and they're all like, "Oh, yum, the food tastes so good." Like we're trying to do that kind of thing.
And all we found was unwashed dishes.
Damn. You need to get back in the kitchen and finish your chore.
They're both gross. Can we watch the video? Let's watch the video. Put the spoons down. I'm sure there was just some gem in there.
So it's time to cook the weird pasta. I'm gonna start by cooking up that chicken. It smells pretty savory. Alright, cook that up for a few minutes. Alright, that chicken's cooked up nicely. Just gonna go ahead, add a little 4-ounce can of mushrooms. Extra tastiness. We'll fry those up for a couple minutes and we'll start boiling our lean pasta. So I told you that my sister-in-law likes to send weird, strange food to the house. This is what we're having here. Edamame.
Mommy.
What?
Edamame.
Oh, I keep mispronouncing it. You shouldn't eat things that you can't even pronounce. But edamame spaghetti. And it's made out of edamame soybeans. So it's really healthy. So it's going along with our healthy theme this weekend. I don't know what it's going to taste like. Hopefully it'll be good. Oh yeah, we have a boil. So this is what the pasta looks like. It's kind of a greenish color. Oh my gosh, it's going everywhere. Alright, we better break it up and get it into.
Can you get that rogue noodle off the stove before it smells?
Alright, so this needs to boil for only 5 minutes. It cooks faster than wheat noodles, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. So Sarah wanted some further commentary on the edamame noodles.
These noodles look like a witch's cauldron because they have turned the water a weird greenish color, and I'm pretty sure there's a dead man's toe in there somewhere.
Smells like it.
To my sister, did you actually try these noodles before you gave them to us? Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, or we're wondering if you bought them with the best of intentions and then chickened out and pawned them off on us. So this is what the noodles look like when they're done. They taste pretty good. I tried one. They taste pretty good. They're kind of greenish colored, and the smell went away, so that's a really good sign. I've got my chicken back on there. I'm going to add these noodles. Kind of stir these around. There. And I wasn't sure what kind of sauce to put with these noodles because I wasn't sure, wasn't sure what they were going to taste like. So I have some Italian salad dressing, so I think I'll just put some of that on there. And we'll kind of whirl that around. Should give it some good flavor. And I've got some Parmesan cheese to kind of top the whole thing up with. I bet these noodles would be really good in like an Asian dish. That's where they'd really shine. So we'll fry those up for 2 or 3 minutes, and then we're going to take a dive, see what these noodles are like. Well, this is the final product here. Steaming hot. I'm very suspicious. Alright, I'm gonna give this a try. I'm very, very suspicious. Oh, it's pretty hot. Not too bad. Needs some kind of a sauce on it. It actually tastes a lot just like regular spaghetti, so I think you could put marinara sauce on this if you wanted to. But it's dry. Needs, not too bad. Let's try some chicken. Not too bad. Chicken's good. Yeah, definitely. For, you know, for a nice, healthy alternative, not a bad option. Oh, Sarah's wrangling that big old Browning McKinley. That thing is a massive sleeping bag. I got a review on that if you guys want to check it out. It's huge. It's great for hot tenting, but I mean, it's massive.
That's super cheap.
Yeah, it's $179.
That's all you need. No.
Yeah, it went up.
Paid,
yeah, it went up.
$30. But down to -30, it's all you will ever need if you're not moving at all.
Yep.
Don't break the bank. Alright.
Oh, wrangle her down, wrangle her down. That a girl.
Thank goodness your compression straps.
Yeah.
Like this is compressed, you know. Hold on, let me do the whole.
Boy, look at this tent hair. That's what your hair looks like, you know, 3 days of not brushing it or doing anything to it. That's the way, folks. I don't believe in these women that go out there and they style their hair and they put on a bunch of makeup. That is not what being in the woods is like. You know, this right here, see this? This. That's true woodswoman hair right there. What you doing, Warden?
Cleaning up. Oh no!
What?
I told you if you cut in this pan, you'd eventually do it in.
Oh no. Blast! We have to
Do you
get.
know how expensive this tool was?
$1.99.
I think they come in a 3-pack.
Oh darn.
Okay, we need a replacement pan. This is a really important tool. This aluminum, what is this? A disposable pan?
Yeah, 13 by 9 inch aluminum cake pan.
What happened here was somebody was trying to cut kindling in the aluminum pan.
I believe that was the warden.
I think it was the warden's assistant, the sous chef.
The sous. All right, I am not the sous chef. I am the chef, and she is the stove technician, non-chef. Okay, because we do not want to have.
Right. Well, then why is the chef using the stove technician's tools?
Who didn't get out of bed this morning to start the stove?
I was sleeping.
Oh, hot tent pack up day is always so sad. What you doing there now, Warden?
Wait, take the wood out.
Oh, but it's my favorite thing to do is to film you doing things, so I don't have to do them.
And we have 9 minutes to be done packed up so we can get home for football. These are important things.
Now, a lot of people ask me in my hot tent videos what sleep pad that we use in the Luxe Hercules. So I'll show you what we use. It's these here. These are the Xped Megamat 10 LXW. And those are fantastic winter mats. They're 30 inches wide. I believe they're 72 inches long. They might be 84. I think they're 72. I have a full review posted on these if you guys want to check them out. but 2 of these mats set up side by side is the same size as a queen size bed. And I get a lot of people asking me about the Luxe Hercules and just kind of what gear is going to fit in there. So we have 2 30-inch wide mats in there, and these are great for winter camping, especially in the deep winter, because these are rated to -45 Fahrenheit. And I have never slept cold on these a single night. I think the coldest that we've ever gone hot tenting is right around 0 degrees, and they perform excellently. So if you're thinking about upgrading your winter mat, this is a good option. Plus, like, they're like super thick, and honestly, they're the most comfortable sleep mat that I have ever slept on in my entire life. Well, that's what I'm talking about. A seamless pack up. We are ready to go. Thanks so much, guys, for spending the weekend with us. I really appreciate it. And if you're hungry for some more hot tenting content, go ahead and check out this playlist over here. It's the best of Hot Tenting 2020 and features some of the favorite trips that we've taken so far this year. Now, don't forget to subscribe before you go, and we'll see you on the trail.